All right, we're back at the house. Unreal Godslayer, Amon-Rellik Gaming. Welcome back to another video. Of course, Conan Exiles. We got our horse now. We got our horse, and I have another horse in the stables. It's the sturdy one. It's growing. We've taken our blacksmith off of there. We placed it in there. I took the time to go ahead and create a alchemist bench. I'm gonna need that because I want to make this sturdy horse a black horse. I didn't really care about the color of that horse because that horse is just gonna be to get us around. And I made a saddle. I made a war horse light saddle. You need twine, some iron bars, some leather for that. Threw that in there and got that horse saddle. We can get better horse saddles later, but we need a horse saddle, right? Just need one. We just need one right now because we can't ride the horse without having a saddle on the horse. So, when it comes to the horse, we can feed the horse many things. We can feed the horse seeds, stuff like that. Asura's Glory is the one I tend to like to feed the horse, but because we don't really care about what this horse is going to do level-wise, we just need it to get around. We're just going to feed this horse whatever we can get for this horse. There's vines and stuff like that, so we can feed the horse vines. And I got plenty of those, so we can just snatch some vines out of there. Feed the horse some vines. Now, once you put the saddle on the horse, you're going to need to hold the interaction button in order to get into its inventory. There we go. Because if you try to just hit the action button once, you're going to get on the horse. Like that. And of course, your horse will just level up by you just riding it. You can jump with the horse. As you can see, your horse has a level meter just as much as you do. And of course, you can dismount. And at that point, the horse will just follow you. And you can have a horse and a thrall at the same time. Because your horses don't count as thralls, they count as mounts. So, you can have a thrall and a mount, which helps out a lot because now you can have your horse carry stuff. But you can't over-encumber your horse, so be careful. While you can't over-encumber your thralls, you can over-encumber your horse. So be careful with over-encumbering the horse. If you need to change any of your settings for your horse, you can go to keybinds and you can change those settings. Usually they'll be down in the mount area. Where's it at? Mount. There you go. It'll be down in the little mount area right there. I like mine like this. So it kind of helps me out this way. So when you're riding, you can go to sprinting. And if you want to do gradual turns, just hold forward like you would normally and press the left and right keys or the left and right while holding forward. If you want to do a sharp turn, you need to let go of the forward button and then just hit the left or right and you'll do sharp turns. And if you want to brake, just hold back and the horse will brake. Of course, the horse needs stamina as well, because the horse will stop running and go back to a trot when it's out of stamina. But now we have a means of riding, of getting around a little bit faster. Well, as fast as we can now at this point. And of course, you would just set the horse down somewhere when you were ready to, kind of like how you would your thralls. You just set the horse down when you're done riding. It's like that. And when it comes to the horse, what I like to do is I like to take my little survival kit, and I like to stick it on my horse at all times. So I'll just do this right here. Tori. There you go. And what you could do is just make an extra water skin, put it on him as well, and that way you've got a bed, water skin, and you've got a campfire. So just in case you're a little too far out, you know, you're gonna be good. Now today, we're not gonna get into much, considering that now that I've got the horse, there's only one plan that's left, and that is to obtain steel. This is going to be because of the fact that we've gotten ourselves now to level 31, and I've taken the liberty of already getting some of my feats put out for like my weapons. For steel, I'm gonna get him the steel greatsword, which I've already gotten my my points on and stuff like that. Armor wise, we want to get a Sandstorm Mask. We could get Raider armors, but we don't need Raider armors right now because I can't afford to make heavy stuff yet. And Raider armors are basically for archers, to be quite honest. So what we mainly we're looking for right now is to get a Sandstorm Mask, and we need that because we're trying to, where we're gonna go, we're gonna need that mask. Or where we're gonna go to get the and we're gonna need to repair this. We're gonna need that mask in order to get what we need from the area we're going. Stickler. There, that. And to be quite honest, what I'll do is I'll create a second one of these iron picks. Actually, I'm gonna create 2 of those. Well, no. Well, if it hasn't made it yet, no. We're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna carry a little bit of that, a little bit of that. There you go. There you go. Just gonna do that. There you go. Carry a little iron with me. A couple of wood. And in actuality, I'll stick the iron and wood on him. Like that. There we go. Now, here's the rough part. The rough part is I'm not going to be able to go deep into this place. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to just settle for what I can grab on the edge of the place and then come back. because there's no way I'm gonna be able to get all of the brimstone I need. But before we go, I want to kind of show you what I'm aiming to do. Alright, you remember when we went and we saw what was in those sacks, right? And I was all happy about getting what was in those sacks. Well, some of the things that were in those sacks were pretty good. Like, for instance, this steel truncheon is one of the best truncheons you can get in the game. Naturally, in terms of building it, this is like one of the highest truncheons you can build yourself in the game, which is going to be great for knocking out people, of course. Tool upgrades going to be really, really good for when I get to like, it's like one of the best tool upgrades that basically make your tools work better. So getting those were really, really good. That was really, really good. I really was glad I ran into that. And thick leather is what we need for making our heavy armor, so it was nice to come across that. But what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to make steel fire, this stuff. And the way you make this stuff is, and of course, in a fireball cauldron, you need brimstone and you need that tar. That's what, you know, making those leathers and stuff, the byproduct of making those leathers is that tar, and that tar can be put to use to make the steel fire. And then what you would do with that steel fire, it's tar, what you would do with the steel fire is you would take the steel fire and you would put it in to the fireball cauldron, or you would take the steel fire itself. Once you've made the steel fire here, you would take it out, put it in here in the furnace, and then you would take, let's say, let's take some of this, and you would put it in here with the iron, and you would cook it, and it will make steel. So that's what we need. We need brimstone to start this process. So we gotta go and head up north, but further to the west, so that we can make the steel. Because we're gonna need to make a lot of this steel. So, first and foremost, we're gonna, you follow me. I'm gonna grab me a set of something to eat. There we go. I've got 8 combat thingamabobs. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. Okay. Let's ride. And don't worry about your thrall not catching up. He will teleport to you when you get too far away from him. As you can see, look how much faster we are. Look how much faster we're covering ground now. Like this is essential. We have another exile there. He's resting at his little abode there. What makes this awesome too is that this will avoid us having to fight much. Because see, most of the enemies can't keep up with the horse. There is a boss over here with the boss chest that I might end up farming after a while. Alright. We need to just make our way. Ooh. Yup, there he is. Oh yeah, if I remember correctly. There's something up here. I feel at ease here. I do not know what happened to the builders that began this project, but I cannot imagine their fates being pleasant. Braga climbed the scaffolding and threw himself onto the back of an antelope, which he killed with a brutal wrench to the neck. Tomorrow we will continue our journey west towards the ruins, but tonight we feast like kings. Yep, there's another book right here. This wretched heat, it spoils meat faster than a Shemite runs from battle. My search for the essence of pure flavor brought me here, but I fear nothing can be learned from this scorching hell. What tidbits I have managed to learn, I have written down at the back of this journal. Some more useful than others. Got another cooking thing, yay. Giant snake over there, no. Alright, let's get ourselves back down. Come on. I'm not sure if these guys will attack me. These are priests of Mitra. I don't think they will.
Blessings of Mitra upon you, pilgrim. Are you come to this land to seek atonement for the sins of your past life? Perhaps not. No. You have the haunted look of one who seeks dominion or escape. Or both. Those paths are dead ends, pilgrim. The path of Mitra is the one true path.
Learn Mitra. Learn the emote too.
Once, I was deaf to the words of the divine, pilgrim. Like you, I wandered aimless. But Mitra chose me, spoke to me, offered me a purpose. I did not understand the nature of the task I was chosen for. I still do not. But that is faith, yes. To invite perfection is to create perfection. That is what I am building here. A vessel for Mitra. A place for his divine essence to inhabit. I do not know if I will succeed. The smallest flaw might have incredible consequences. And so I work slowly. A hammer strike here, a chisel there. What matter if the work consumes all the days of my life? What do you know of Mitra, pilgrim? He is perhaps a gentler, kinder god than those you have encountered in your homeland. He abhors blood sacrifice, and prefers simple, dignified rituals, and the preservation of wisdom and knowledge. In the old days, he was called the Defender, and he chose mortal champions to defend his chosen from the ancient demons. Perhaps you are one such champion. simply waiting to be discovered. You can say. Walk with Mitra, Pilgrim.
All right. You need to drink some water. There we go. So these are the Pilgrims of Mitra. We learned another religion. All right. There's a boss rhino here, I think. Yeah, that rhino over there is a boss rhino right there. Right over there. If you kill him, you can get the key to open a chest that's in the water. And it'll give you a legendary, I believe. They give you a legendary. The legendaries in those chests are usually random, so you have to like farm those bosses to get what you want. Now there are some places where there's a guaranteed particular legendary, like the dragon, the mother dragon. She has the bow called the Breath of the Mother. All right. The horse is leveling up. We're riding. And as you can see, guys, you know, it's only taken us about, what? I started this game about like 2-3 days ago. I haven't really spent many hours on this playthrough. Maybe about like 5 or 6 total. Like 5, 6, maybe 6 hours. And don't want to deal with you. About 6 hours total. Okay, we went the wrong. Well, I went somewhat the wrong way. I need to go back where we were. This is the other side of that place, and apparently nobody's chosen to take it. Like I said, this is where me and my homeboy Snake had we created our PvP base here, and people had a hard time taking us down at that base. But there's a little backwards way here. Where's it at? I think it's. I don't think it's right here. I think it's over here. Like, really? Yes, I think it's up this way. Then what you would do is you would just come around here and you make your way down. Shh. Oh. Be careful too, because yeah, you will fall or you will bust your shit. And be careful here, because there are these sand beasts, these sand monster beasts that tend to be around here. They can be a true pain in the ass. All right, you see those? See those rocks jutting out of the ground? That's what we want. Okay, you see that? That noxious gas. That is the shit that we don't want to get hit by, but we don't have a choice. God damn it. Okay, we're gonna have him. Okay, yeah, he'll kill him. All right. First things first.
Never return to your death.
Oh. I didn't know he did that. I didn't know he did that.
My claws are sharp, Pup. Are yours? Soon my teeth will taste your throat.
Well, as you can see, it is you see what making having a thrall does here? Like this would be infinitely harder without one. My goal is to try and carry as much of this shit back as possible. Without just straight dying out here. Alright, I gotta get out of that. Okay, there you go. Fight. Fight.
You will never return to your den. My claws are sharp, Pup. Are yours? Soon
Basically, I'm keeping him stun locked with this particular combo I'm doing.
My claws are sharp, Pup. Are yours?
And that's a boss over there too. Ah, shit. Get out of the tank. Get out of the gas. Get out of the gas. Get out of the gas. Okay. Oh dear. That's no good. Why is he... Use your sword. Thank you. Oh no. And my goal is to try and keep him off of Ow.
Have you nothing better, Pup?
Good job, good job. Alright, come take care of this guy. Why did you go after the horse? There we go.
Whimper and terror, fool. Ugh. My claws are sharp, Pup. Are yours? Have you nothing better, Pup? You will never return to your den.
Okay. There is one more thing I want to get while we're over here, and I'll show you that as well. Stay away from those. Stay away from those. I want to get it before I forget it. You see that smoke right there? You see that weird obelisk thing right there with smoke on it? That smoke is corruption. But if you touch this obelisk, there's a map you can get later on that will allow you to teleport to these. Alright. I attuned to the obelisk. Now we gotta get away from that thing. Because basically what corruption does is it cuts down your maximum health. So your maximum health will shrink and you won't be able to heal to your fullest until you clear that corruption. That's what dancers are for. That's the reason why I got that dancer earlier. That's the main reason why I got her. So that I could clear corruption should I ever end up getting corrupted over time. Okay. He went back. If you notice, these trees look weird, don't they? They look like a bunch of arms and hands. That is because they are. Remember when that Wolfman was talking about how the trees were screaming and they're endlessly screaming? Yeah, these trees were once people. Creepy. Creepy, I know. Okay, I'm gonna try to grab one more good stack of this stuff.
Have you nothing better, pup? My claws are sharp, pup. Are yours? Whimper in terror, fool. Whimper in terror, fool.
Come on, finish them all. Good job. It's also hilarious when they send them flying like that. Do you have? Give me this. God damn it. So that's what's happening. Well, at least your strength at least growing. It's growing a little bit, yeah. Then almost 2,000 health. That's not bad. Alright, let's go. God damn. Okay, let me see if I can lure this. There you go. Come on out of here. Go get him.
My claws are sharp, pup. Are yours? Soon my teeth will taste your throat. Have you nothing better, pup? You will never return to your den.
Okay. Get out of that. Get out of it. Get out of it. Get out of it. There you go. Oh. Oh. My goal is to get 3 stacks of this stuff. I want to get 3 stacks at the most. Okay, let me try to run back in there one more time. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Oh God. Okay, we just gotta do this right here. Run over here. Run over here. Run away. Run away. Run away. Okay, get out of it. Just get out of it. Gotta get out of it. Gotta get out of it. Oh. Make my way around back to my horse. Yep, he's coming still. Not a problem. Just make my way back to the horse. Jump on. Let's go. Alright, we head back up. Alright. We did what we could. We did what we could. Now the aim is to my aim is to eventually make a second auxiliary base in here. Because like I said, there's a lot of room in here. There's a lot of room in here. And a base can be made. A base can be made in there. So I'm going to be trying to get a lot of... My goal is to put another auxiliary base there. To eventually slowly work my way up into the north. But the key is I want to stay near Brimstone. So we may just call that home, period. Which I wouldn't mind doing. I wouldn't mind calling it home. Oh, I'm gonna go that way. But first and foremost, what we have to do is we need to get a... But first and foremost, we need to get ourselves into the steel era. Let me go ahead and do this while I'm on the horse. There you go. Help me get my stuff back, my health back while I'm riding. And we've got pretty much a good chunk of it. I mean, compared to the fact that one, we really couldn't afford to fight those mobs. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't really afford to fight those mobs. And then two, even though we did have a fighting chance to get the brimstone, we did not really have we didn't really have a good setup to continue to survive out there. All right, where are we? All right. We need to head down, I believe. Yeah. We'll know we're home when we see the big black hand. The black hand. Yep, almost there. There it is, the Black Hand. Here's our cozy little abode. And guard here. Give me this, this, and this. Actually, I'll take all of it. I'll take that. There you go. Get all of that. What do you have on you? Okay. You're just gonna stand guard right here. There you go. Still fives, baby. Still fives. And I think it makes it 1-to-1. Well, yeah. So even though we have tons of this, we need to get tons of more tar, which isn't going to be that difficult of a thing, because we can again just simply go down there and get to just grabbing as much as we can from killing and stuff like that. So keeping tar up isn't going to be difficult at all. And with that, we are now heading into the steel era. I'm going to be able to make the steel weapons we need, a better shield. And with those steel weapons and shields, I'll be able to go back up north and fight those rhinos. That's my main thing. I'm going to fight the rhinos next. And the rhinos are going to be what I use to gather the hide I need for thick leather. Because if we go down here, and go over to our tanner's table, rhino hide will give us thick hide. Because you see, this darker hide is thick hide. Rhino hide and elephant hide will give us thick hide. And bear pelts will too. Bear, rhinos, and elephants. But the rhinos, we can go up there and fight, and they'll be far easier to deal with than trying to fight huge elephants and of course the more violent and tankier bears, because bears are far tankier. So the rhinos will be able to go and take them on. I'll have enough then to create heavy armor for both me and him. And once we both have heavy armor and steel weapons, I am then going to make my move to that base area that you saw. And more than likely in the next big video you'll see will be us at that base. And from there, I'll be aiming to go further from the steel era into the hardened steel. And I think with the hardened steel, we will need for hardened steel, if I remember correctly, we're gonna need steel and what is it? I can't remember what it's called, but it's another ingredient. You'll need to have steel with another ingredient, and it'll make hardened steel. I think it's steel consolidant or something like that. Something like that. I know stone consolidant is what you need to make hardened brick, but you'll need steel consolidant or something like that. I believe something like that for the hardened steel. And then from hardened steel, that's basically ain't the highest you can go in terms of actual craftable steel. Let's take a look at that real quick before we end the video. Yeah, hardened steel is like the last true craftable thing you can make before you start making star metal. And star metal, at least on this map, star metal only falls around here in the north. And that's why making a base somewhere around in here is important. What my main things going to be to do if I can't make one here where we were, right? If I can't make it here, I'm going to aim to try and make it up here. Somewhere up here. Because there's three important things that's right here. There's star metal up here. There's you know what we just call this stuff, brimstone here, and here is where you'll find the Sumerian Berserker, which is the basically one probably the most powerful thrall in the game, other than Delencia Snowhunter. So like here, and then of course this is a farmable area. This is a whole city, town of Nords that you can come over here and farm for a lot of good stuff. You could actually come here and farm for steel by itself, because like a lot of these people drop steel bars as well. But that's if you want to go the combat route. I went the gather route so that I could start this process way down here. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like what, level 32, you know. And of course with my attributes here, I'm gonna leave this as it is for the moment. I'm gonna leave this as is, and I'm gonna aim to get I'm aiming to push my endurance, bring my encumbrance up so I can get less crippled. Because yeah, I want to make sure I don't get crippled for real. Really don't want to get crippled for real, especially if I'm gonna start going up north. So thanks guys for watching. We got our horse finally, and we're crafting a whole new horse right here. And we've got brimstone to begin our steel endeavors. Amon-Rellik the Godslayer, Amon-Rellik Gaming. Hopefully in the next one, we'll be in a way bigger place, and a way more protected place, in which we won't have to build so much. 'Cause that's another thing too. I won't have to build walls and stuff like that inside that place, because that place will literally be its own, you see what I'm saying, its own inner kingdom, you know. And so it'll help me with building materials and all that other good stuff. So hope you guys have enjoyed enjoying the series, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the channel as a whole. If you have, like, comment, share, subscribe, because I got more coming, and I got plenty already there. I'm gonna try and finish up some more Elden Ring, as well as knocking out some more Final Fantasy 14's story. I'm almost caught up to Endwalker, and then we'll be going into that as well. I got plenty of stuff going on. I'll be Medieval Dynasty. I'll be bringing it back to in a bit. Medieval Dynasty is one of those. It's gonna be one of those. I'm trying to get a little bit more done in that game before I actually start recording it again, because that game's like, it's like Conan on crack. So, you know, I want to try and make sure I get more done in that game before I start going into that one anymore. But other than that, like I said, we've got plenty of stuff going. I put up some Warframe, and I've got some more. What is it? I got some more Cyberpunk 2077 coming up next as well. Coming up soon, should I say? What else we got going on the channel? I can do another. I had a previous playthrough of Doom on my old channel before it got lost, but let's let me know in the comments if you guys want me to redo the Doom story, because I do want to play Doom Eternal. I have not got to play that yet. I know I'm behind, but I have not got to play that yet, and so I wanted to go ahead. If I am going to put Doom Eternal on the channel, I am going to want to come back and do the original Doom as well. So the 2016 Doom. So let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see that as well. I've got some other games we can sprinkle in. I've still been practicing on my fighting games, because I am going to, like I said, the channel is going to take a shift to be mainly focused on fighting games while dripping in variety content as well. So just let me know down in the comment section what you guys want to see in terms of variety content, what you guys want to see in terms of fighting game content. Just let me know on both sides of those fences what you guys want to see, because I'm trying to make this a thing where I get what I want, you get what you want, and we all happy. I'm Untitled the Godslayer. I'm really gaming. I'm about to get this stuff together here. I'm out.